I don't have anything to do with it as far as following the Constitution. We have to figure that out.
Right now, if you enter back into the building, you'll be arrested for trespass. And you're welcome to do any lawsuit.
Can I see your journalist license?
There is no such thing as a journalist license, sir.
You can't come in here with video. This is an office. You can't come in here.
Policy is not law, sir. The policy is not law.
We have to enforce
It goes to United States Constitution, law, and then policy. If you want to call them, I'm not gonna cause a disturbance, but I'm just gonna go exercise my rights peacefully, sir.
Sir, it's limited access. Do you really want to do this?
Yeah, I really want to do it, man. Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we're at the City Hall here in Rochester, New York. A few weeks ago, Dan from Auditing Erie County was removed from this very public building under threat of arrest simply for exercising his First Amendment right. A few days later, a concerned Rochester resident was also denied entry into the building for the same reason. After seeing these injustices take place, I decided to take the 8-hour road trip to Rochester to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we passed through the metal detector here. Now we're gonna go see the city clerk. So, as some of you know, there was a couple of auditors and citizens who came into this city hall here in Rochester, and they were promptly removed, their rights violated, their First Amendment right of freedom of press violated.
Love you, man.
Hey,
Yes,
man.
sir. How you doing?
Hey, where's the city clerk's office?
The city clerk's office?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to City Hall, sir. We have signs up here. We have, you cannot video record.
Where's the signs?
The signs are posted up all over. You can follow me this
Yeah,
way.
sure.
And I'll show you a sign.
Yeah, no problem.
Here's a
Can I get your name, sir?
My name is Supervisor Brooks.
Supervisor Brooks?
Yes.
Okay.
City Security. And your name is?
My name's Sean.
Sean what,
Yeah.
Sean?
Just Sean.
Just Sean?
Just
Okay.
Sean.
Yeah, follow me, Sean, and I'll show you.
Sure. So
I'll show you everything. Yep.
So Security Officer Brooks gave me a what is this? Purpose of benefits of the policy and benefits of the policy.
All right. Sir, right down here, I'll show you where it's posted, right here.
Yeah.
Go down real quick, I'll just show you where it's posted. And you got a copy of the policy here. And it's stated this is a place of business, photography. You can film this. It's limited to common areas, is not permitted in or into working areas.
Where was I?
Video, huh?
Where was I?
I'm just explaining to you. So before
okay.
before you move anywhere else, I just wanted to explain this to you so we won't have to go through all the ins and outs. And that's why I gave you a copy of the policy.
Yeah, I'm just an independent journalist. All I'm trying to do is do a FOIL request. Are you familiar with FOIL requests?
I am very familiar with FOIL requests,
Yeah.
but right now you cannot. There's no videotaping unless you're doing our common areas. But if you're going up into an actual office, there is no videotaping while you're going into an office.
They're
Because
public
it's a
offices, no?
It's a working space and there's confidential paperwork and stuff that'll be around.
In a public building, there's confidential paperwork?
Absolutely. And all of the officers are now,
All the officers are now what?
they're off limits. There's limited access.
Limited access to the offices for purposes of handling business there, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's my objective is to conduct business, and
Right.
what I'm doing here is I'm trying to file a FOIL request.
Okay.
Freedom of Information law, and I'm documenting. I'm a journalist, right?
Okay.
I'm documenting that process.
Can I see your journalist license?
There is no such thing as a journalist license, sir.
So what
there's
you
no
would
such-
have to do, if you're considering yourself a journalist, there is a journalist ID that you have, and you would have to
No,
contact
that doesn't
communications.
exist. That doesn't exist. I would give it to you if it exists. There's no license.
Okay.
The license for journalism is the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. It says that we have freedom of press in this country, and I have a right to public information, and I'm just documenting that public information that I'm doing.
With the media that comes in, they contact communication before they just walk in.
I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could.
No, that's what they do. It's not what they could do. That's
Yeah.
what they actually do. And you would have to contact communications to prior videotaping the building while you're walking through the building, unless you're looking at checking in at the atrium and you're looking at the historic value of everything.
I just need to file whoever I need to speak with to file a FOIL request. I'm just because I'm recording. Like for
Can you
example,
call the law department for me, please?
yeah.
And
For example, if I were to walk in here and I was recording secretly, right, and you didn't know I was recording. For example, you don't know if I'm recording or not. You see I'm holding a phone in the air. You don't know if I'm recording, right?
Well,
for sure, you don't know.
If I don't, but however, why would you hold your phone up pointing directly in my face
Fair
if you're
enough.
not recording? Also, you also stated on your recording when I handled you, you said Supervisor Brooks handed me this.
Yeah.
So you must be recording.
I could be talking to myself, right?
No, you can't be talking to yourself.
Why not?
Because you took your camera and showed the paperwork.
Yeah.
So that's.
But okay,
recording, sir.
Security
Hold on,
Officer Brooks,
one
just
second.
really quick.
One
Let me just
second.
make
No,
one more
you wait
point.
1 second. We're gonna call.
Let me just make one more point.
communications.
One more point with you. If what happens if I was secretly recording? There's no law against secretly recording. So that's why this policy, first of all, doesn't trump the United States Constitution,
Well,
and it
if
doesn't
you were
trump my
secretly-
rights.
If you were secretly recording me,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known that.
exactly.
They
No
wouldn't
one would have
call
known
me,
that.
But you
No
are
one.
Not, but you are not secretly.
So
recording
because
me.
I'm not secretly doing
Because
it,
you have
I'm
the
having an
camera.
issue. But
No,
be-
there's no issue. I just wanted to explain to you.
But if I came in here and I was
what new
secretly
laws have
recording,
come down.
that's not a-
Actually-
it's not a law.
Actually, what you can do is it's a policy.
A policy.
So, right.
That is
So
correct.
You have to follow the policy.
Policy does not trump the law or a right, sir. Respectfully.
Excuse me. Can you let her?
Sure. Yeah, I'm not here to.
Without recording her. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's funny, Security Officer Brooks. You have a camera right there, right? You guys are always recording everybody in City Hall. Do you see how silly the policy is now? That if I was secretly recording, you wouldn't be here. There would be no issue. I can go anywhere I want that the public would be.
Tell them we have somebody down here recording and they want
A FOIL request.
Get a FOIL. Yes. While he's recording.
Correct. While I'm recording.
Nobody's at the desk.
Where do I go for the FOIL request? The city clerk, correct?
1 second, sir.
All right.
Please, sir, can you wait here 1 second?
I gave you the opportunity to call somebody. I'm just trying to get my business done. I don't want to be here.
Excuse me,
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much for moving.
Yeah, no problem.
We're gonna.
I just don't want to be here all day.
Supervisor, and he'll be able to talk to you.
I just don't want to be here all day. I just want
We
to
don't
handle
want
my
you here all
business.
day either. We want you to make sure you take care of your business.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay.
But again, while you got me on camera, turn the camera this way.
Yeah, sure.
We're explaining to you the new policy, written policy,
Yeah.
available at the security desk.
And I want to let you know, sir, that I want to let you know that I completely understand your
Thank you.
policy,
Thank you
100%.
very much. Thank you.
It doesn't apply to me. Policies applies to you. I'm a member of the public. I have a right to be in this building. I have a right to get information. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
One second.
Okay. I don't want to get back because then this seems confrontational back and forth. So I just want to. I don't want to seem confrontational. I want to go handle my business.
We just want to make sure that you understand what's going on and that you get what you
I understand. I've seen what you guys have done to other independent journalists that have come in here. I've seen it. So, I understand what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work with me. That's for sure.
This is one of my supervisors. He's still not understanding about.
No. I understand exactly what you're trying to say. All I am trying to have a right as a citizen of the New York State citizen of this country to access public information. I'm just trying to access that public information, and I'm a journalist.
That's good. They're giving you the information, so I'm not going to go back.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go get it. Thank you.
So
Appreciate
you have
that.
information to the law department?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. Cool. I don't want to go back and forth either. Pointless. City clerk is on the 3rd floor, right, sir? City clerk is on the 3rd floor, sir. That's what it says on the directory.
You're not allowed up there, sir. You have to get permission to go up there.
What do you mean, sir?
You have to get permission on the 3rd floor.
For what? It's a city clerk. Doesn't everybody have a
It's
right
over
to see
there.
the city clerk?
City clerk is over there. The one that I can go to is over there.
It doesn't say city clerk is on the
For
3rd floor,
marriage.
sir?
For marriage.
For marriage is on the third floor?
Yes.
I don't see any signs that say city clerk over there,
I'm
though.
telling you, it's open at 108.
It's over there?
108.
Maybe I read the directory wrong. So the security guard says, see security. Is the city clerk in this office? Didn't you just tell me that you just told me that it's over there?
You can't come here with video.
That doesn't say anything about video.
You can't come in here with video. This is an office. You can't come in here.
Is this the city clerk's office?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do a FOIL request.
Okay, but you can't come with that video. You have to have permission.
Permission to video? For
Yes.
what? But what? I'm not videoing then. I'm not
Can
videoing.
you put your phone away then you can come in?
Okay, I'm not videoing. So what's the
I know
difference?
you're not videoing.
How do you know I am?
You have the. I just seen it when you was walking by. I seen the camera going on.
That doesn't mean I'm recording.
Okay, well I'm telling you, you can't come in here
For what?
with the camera.
For what? There's no sensitive documents here or anything like that.
Okay.
There's no sensitive documents here. I'm trying to conduct business, sir.
And I'm
That's all.
telling you, you cannot come here with the video.
I'm trying to
You
conduct
know you
business,
can't come here
sir.
with the video.
What? How do I know that?
You know that.
How do I know that? I've been to city halls all over the country and I've never had that problem before, where you can't go into a public office recording. I'm a journalist. We have freedom of press. What's the issue, sir?
Okay.
Doesn't really make any sense. I just want to do my FOIL request. I'd be gone already, sir. You're making a big deal.
Can you back up so they can?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Sorry about that. Go ahead, guys. You have a great day, okay?
Can you please back
So
up
you're
a
back.
little bit?
You're backing.
Can you-
You're blocking my way to
Yeah,
conduct
because you
business.
got video. Can you please back up, please?
There's nothing about that sign that says that I
I
can't
ain't
video.
telling you. I'm security. I know what they're telling. Can you just please just back up?
So I'm trying to conduct my business. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm trying to do my job.
Your job is violating my rights,
it's
sir.
not.
It is.
It's not.
It's violating
Sir,
my
can you-
rights. Excuse me. Sorry about that, sir. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
All right, man, here you go. That's the phone number to the law department. If you
Yeah, I want to get a form while I'm here. And
Unfortunately,
this
everything is available online.
yeah, there's if somebody didn't have access to the internet, you know, there's ways that you'd be able to get me a form here. I'm asking for a form so I can fill it out here. That's all I'm
You
doing.
want to come over here and wait? I'll print it out for you. It's not
Okay,
being
and I want to
minute.
submit it. Okay?
You
Great.
won't be able to submit it right now, but I'll be
So
able
how
to
would I
print one out
submit
for
it?
you. So if you want to hang out over here, it's up to you.
I'm trying to go handle my business in city for the city clerk. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And I'm not being allowed to by the security officer
You're
here.
not allowed to record in there. It's a restricted area, sir.
So what if
There's
who
a sign
says
right there
who
on
says
it.
I'm recording?
Excuse me.
That sign doesn't say anything about recording.
There you go.
That doesn't say anything about
You have the
recording.
paperwork that they gave you? If you read
That
it,
sign has nothing to do with
read the
recording.
paper, okay?
But it has nothing to do with recording.
Yeah. Read the paper. And
Yeah,
then you'll be able
but
to
this
see.
paper doesn't apply to me, sir.
It does.
It does not.
I see you recording.
Oh, right back.
Okay.
Please, can you please get out of the way?
No, I
please?
cannot.
I just want to conduct my business,
What kind
sir.
of business you want to conduct, sir?
I'm just trying to file a FOIL request in the city.
Well, you can
Who
go
are
to those online.
who are you, sir?
I'm Mr. McIntyre,
And Mr. McIntyre, and you work for the city?
I do, sir.
In what capacity, sir?
Superintendent of Security.
Superintendent of Security?
Yeah, how are you today? Your name, sir?
My name's Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you, Sean.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm just trying to do a FOIL request.
Sure.
You should be able to do them in person. Is there a reason, since your security?
You need the
is-
document to do the forward?
Yeah,
I can get that for you. Can I get that for you?
Yeah, and I'm trying to document the process of handing it to the city clerk or whoever I need to
Actually,
hand it
go to
to.
the clerk's office, something that's done online, and then
Who does it go
from
to?
the law department will come down, and I
Yeah.
can make that happen for you if you'd like, sir.
Okay, I would appreciate
Okay,
that.
you
I would
follow me,
appreciate that.
Sean?
Sure,
Okay.
sure. I would
Well said.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Is there a reason, since you're the superintendent of security, is there a reason why cameras aren't allowed in public offices here?
Well,
Is there like some type of security threat or anything?
You know, it's just increased security here because, threats against government buildings. And we just want to make sure we have a safe environment, for everybody, man.
Yeah.
Nothing against you.
No,
Nothing
but just to be, and I'm not saying you've been very cordial
Yeah,
since
thank
you
you,
came up to
sir.
me, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I treat people with respect the same way
And
they do.
And I do you too, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. My only thing is it just seems kind of silly because it's like if I was secretly recording, let's say I just had like a button camera. You know, we have a lot of technology.
You're doing it out in the open, man.
Right, I know, but I'm showing you I'm doing it. I'm
Right.
telling you my name. I'm, you know, and
me too.
for me
And,
being
you know,
honest,
for you to
I can't
in
record.
these common areas, we're fine with that.
Yeah.
It's just in those areas, those work areas where we have confidential information. You know, we have people in here that have their information on the desk and things like that. So we don't want that.
It's all public information, you know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, but his public information shouldn't be your public information.
I mean, everybody's public information is
Mine
public
too.
information.
Mine, listen.
Your salary,
All over the
everything.
place. Isn't that something, man?
It's all public
Man, I started
information.
working for the city. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
private, man.
No, not at all.
I'm not private.
It seems pretty silly.
Yeah.
It seems pretty silly,
So
honestly.
I want to get you a FOIL application.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have someone from the law department. I think that's how you do the
Yeah.
service. Let's
Okay.
find out and let's do it. Let's
All
do
right.
it the proper way.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, thanks.
There's the document. Fill that out, Sean, and then we can, you know, have someone from our law department either come down and receive
Perfect.
it from you. You got an area where you can sit if you like.
Sure.
Yeah, come on over, Sean.
Sure.
We got Sean sit down at the desk, Mr. Mathis. So what we'll do, okay, Mr. Mathis, what we'll do, he wants to fill out his application, and then we'll call someone from the law
Do you have a
department.
pen, sir?
I do. We'll come someone from the law department to come down and explain the process to you. Okay.
All right, thank
Watch
you.
that. It's leaking a little bit, Sean. Be
Okay.
careful, man. All right.
How you guys doing?
Can he sit at that desk? Sean, you want to sit at this desk?
Sure.
Okay. He's just filling out a FOIL application. And then we'll get some from the law department. They'll come down to the system once he gets done. Okay? Sean, again, my name is Vince, so if I'm not around, call the guys. I'm on the radio or cell phone.
All right,
And
Vince.
then I'll come and give you the assistance that you need.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
How you guys doing? Good. You guys stationed here? For now? Increase security at City Hall? All right, let's fill this out really quick.
You all set, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that for you. We'll make sure someone gets to you.
Yeah, can you call down the security director, Vince? He said that he was going to have somebody come down and speak to me.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. If you can wait right there, we'll be.
I'll wait over here.
306 3000 3006.
This is a place of business. Photography is limited to common areas and is not permitted in or into working areas. Videography requires prior authorization. From who? Hey, sir, who gives the authorization for videography as per the your policy here? Do you know who gives the authorization?
The bird explained everything.
No, I'm saying who gives. It doesn't say. It says without prior authorization. So,
Checked out the form that you got earlier.
so would it be like the mayor himself that needs to authorize it, or somebody that works for him?
Oh, Sean.
Yeah.
I just made arrangements with the law department.
Okay.
Call upstairs when you get done. Someone will come down. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
One of the lawyers will come down.
Okay.
We're going to be passing.
Thank you.
Not a problem, sir. Hey, officers, just a quick question as law enforcement officers, since you're here. If I were to go into a publicly accessible area of City Hall and record, not into a restricted area, not behind a counter, what would I be arrested? It says that I'm subject to arrest. What would be the charge? Filming in public? I don't understand what would be the charge. I'm sorry? Oh, like if I went to like the city clerk, excuse me. If I went to the city clerk's office, in the lobby where generally the public's allowed to be, it says that I'll be subject to arrest if I'm recording in there. So I just, as law enforcement officers, I'm pretty confused. I travel the country and I document city halls, and I've never once come across a city hall that you're subject to arrest for going into a publicly accessible area. Like if you were in a restricted area, behind a counter or something of that nature, I would understand maybe trespassing or something. But, I just don't understand in the city clerk's office, what would I be arrested for? Just because I don't want to be arrested, but I also don't want to have my rights violated as a journalist,
It's our understanding that the publicly accessible areas are clearly marked out versus restricted areas. It's your right to videotape in a public area. Nobody's going to restrict you somebody that you're waiting
Oh, I think so. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good. Are you Sean?
Yes.
Hi,
And
Patrick.
Patrick.
Is this your FOIL?
This is my FOIL request. Yeah. Are you from the law department?
I am.
Okay, Patrick. I just had a quick question for you. Maybe you can answer because I didn't really get a good answer from the officers here. What about the publicly accessible areas of the, you know, for example, the Treasury Department is right here out in the open, and you could film in there, no problem. What is it about? What gives you the legal standing to restrict people's movement into a publicly accessible lobby from recording? I don't understand what's the authority. What rationale do you use to hold up that policy that you have?
Well, I can't give legal advice to folks who don't work for the city. My client's the city.
Yeah.
But as a general matter, the recording's only allowed in the public areas.
Yeah. So that's not a public area.
This is a good email address for
Yeah,
you?
that is a great email address for me. Mhm.
That's how most of the correspondence.
Yeah, and I said please email
Okay, perfect.
because I don't want to have to come back here unless I really have to.
I hear you. So our folks will enter this into the system. The FOIL law gives us 20 business days to get a response to
Correct.
it.
Yep.
But, you know, if it's not a big lift, it'll probably be sooner than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
How you doing? Thank you, sir. Gary, you all set, man?
Yeah. So
Oh,
here's
man,
your
got my
pen's
pen
back. Here's your pen back.
All right, good, man.
Sir, unfortunately, I didn't get my the response that I needed from the law enforcement officers here or the person from the law department. I'm gonna have to record in a publicly accessible area because that's what I do.
Okay.
If that becomes an issue and I am threatened with arrest, that becomes no. But I'm saying if that becomes
we don't wanna do that, Gary.
but if that becomes, I need, you know, I can't accept that you're keeping me out of publicly accessible offices. And as cordial as you've been,
But I want to say, you can't go into the working areas.
I understand.
All right? If
Those
there's
are
a sign
public.
on that door that says the working area. Videography should be approved
By who?
by communications people. You know, because it's a historic building. You know, people may want to record that right there. So
When I was
stop you from doing
when
that.
I was doing research
Yeah.
on the building,
Yeah.
I was like, this is a historic building. It used to be a federal building.
Of course, man.
Used to be a federal building. And
Not an
but
issue here, man.
my point is that why wouldn't you be able to record while asking questions to
In a work area?
In a work area. Like if I said, hey ma'am, what is it that you do? Like you're not setting a good example for your city by allowing people to hide in their work areas.
I don't think you're hiding. Let's take, for example, you and I right now.
Yeah.
If you and I spend a bunch of time together,
Yeah.
I'm not doing my job. I got to make sure City Hall is safe.
Yeah.
You know, I got to make sure that if you're in the face of a security officer like this, he's going like this, but here's an active killer walks right by us and shoot up the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have.
He's not getting by with you guys. I haven't seen City Hall with metal detectors before
This is
either.
the first day.
First day with metal
Man,
detectors.
this is the first day.
But it happened. It happened because somebody came in.
The climate.
No,
Not
somebody
here.
came in with a camera.
No,
and
no,
now,
no.
And now it's an issue.
I have petitioned for safety in our government buildings since I've been here.
Yeah. And the camera guy set it over the top.
Here, Sean, you ain't threatening me, man.
I'm not threatening no
You
one.
ain't the active killer, man.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not. Sean.
I am not.
But the guy that's walking past me and you right now, I'm going, but I got to do my job. You understand what I'm saying? I got to make sure. So it's not because of you.
Yeah.
It's not because of the camera thing. This
Okay.
thing has been in the play. This thing has been into play. I submitted a proposal months ago, man. I said, we gotta fortify City Hall because I teach active killer for the city.
Yeah.
So I know that people are coming to government buildings killing folks, man. And I want to make sure you're safe.
I mean, it really doesn't. I really don't see that happening in government buildings.
You don't think so?
I've seen it happening in schools.
Yeah, but we don't.
I believe we need to protect our schools for sure.
believe we need to protect
I just don't
ourselves.
think it happens. I don't think it happens in government buildings.
We
Honestly,
need to protect people, though, man.
for sure. I'm all about safety and
I'm all
protecting
about
people.
safety,
But there's no cameras don't hurt anybody.
And I'm not offended by the camera. I'm not threatened by the camera.
You do good on camera. You're a good guy.
That's what they say.
I'm just gonna take my walk around.
But
Then.
just remind me, make sure the common areas.
Yeah,
Okay.
where I can handle business. Hey, sir, how are you? As a law enforcement officer, can I ask you a question? Regarding, can I show you one of these signs over here? Oh, okay. So the sign going into the city clerk's office. If I wanted to document inside that office, it says that I could be subject to arrest. What would I be arrested for?
So this is not a City of Rochester police facility, so I'm going to direct you back to city security.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go. If you can't tell me what I'll be arrested for, no one can tell me. You know, having a sign that says you'll be subject to arrest, and I don't even know what I would be arrested for. You know, filming in public. I understand. I understand, but the policy is not law, sir. The policy is not law.
We have to enforce
It goes to the United States Constitution, law, and then policy.
So
He's a law enforcement officer. He doesn't enforce policies. So you can't arrest anyone, correct?
Citizens arrest, I can.
If they're committing in the commission of a felony. If they're in the commission of a felony. But what I'm saying is, when you put up a sign that says you're subject to arrest, you're intimidating the public and saying you will have your freedom taken away if you come in here. But neither.
No, it says if you trespass. Remember what trespass is.
Trespass
meaning I said, Sean, you can't go in that area because it's confidential. There's documents in there. Sean, don't go in that area.
But you
now
can't.
it's trespassing.
No, but you can't just tell. You can't tell anybody else can go in there, but Sean can't because Sean has a camera. No, but you see, it's a double standard. It's a double standard.
Sean's taking care of legitimate business. Sean.
Yeah, I have questions for the city clerk.
I can have the city clerk come out and speak to you.
See, but
I'm meeting you halfway.
I mean, I suppose you are, but I have to listen. In order, you've been very helpful. Listen,
you want to do a formal request?
Yes, and you facilitated. Yes, you did, sir.
You've been working together.
Yes, you did.
You said I want to go in the city
You facilitated.
clerk's office. I can get you any form you want out of there, or I can let you go in and fill out your form.
Sir, I appreciate that.
And I'll get the city clerk to come out and talk to you.
I understand.
You know I will, man. I can make it happen.
I know you made it happen so far, and I appreciate that. But as I am a journalist and I am an activist, so I need to, in order for things to change, there needs to be what's called. I need to have what's called standing. So even though I'm here to challenge the authority of your authority in restricting people from going into publicly accessible areas. That's what I'm here to do, as well as my FOIL request. I was very interested in doing that, but I'm also here to challenge that. So I'm gonna go challenge it, and under threat of arrest, I will stop by this law enforcement officer here. It's a good thing he's here. But other than that, other than him saying I will arrest you if you do that, then I'm not going to stop. And then if he does threaten to arrest me, I have what's called standing, sir. And the only way I can really change something is in a court of law, right? I can't convince you. I can't convince the mayor. You know, I have to change it in a court of law. And I can't change it in a court of law unless I have what's called standing. I need to have been violated. My rights need to have been violated. So that's why it's not me trying to be difficult with you, sir, because you've been great. But I have to have what's called standing. So I'm going, if you want to tell him so we can make this quick, you say, hey, if you get out of there, I'm going to arrest you, because I'm going to go into a publicly accessible area, sir.
Do you have business in there? Are you going in there
I'm going in there to record, correct.
No.
I'm going in there to record. But I understand the policy. But what I tell you is that our rights are bigger than the policies, sir.
I got you, man. You smart guy, man. But you're saying you're going to challenge my authority.
I'm challenging City Hall's authority for restricting people with cameras. Because if I was secretly recording, sir, think about it. If I was secretly recording, you wouldn't do it. How would you ever know?
You never know.
Exactly my point. So it's exactly. Right. So, but my point is that if you can't stop anybody from secretly recording, why would you ever stop somebody from openly recording?
Openly say video requires prior authorization.
Yeah, I believe that's wrong, because that's like saying I can't exercise my rights without prior authorization. Did I give you authorization to record me?
No.
You know what? But you are though. Yeah. But there's cameras all over.
For your safety. For the safety of employees.
So I can use that same argument. I'm recording for my safety because I don't know what you're capable of, what city clerk is capable of.
You want to go in there and you want to record.
Yeah.
And you want us to say.
I have to. It's not that. It's not. I have to.
You can't go in there unless you're taking care of business.
And then, or I'm going to say, "Are you going to arrest me?" And then if you say yes, we're going to arrest you if you don't leave. Then I will leave, and then we'll take it up in court. But that's
a heck of a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of activism, sir. People gotta stand up for what they believe in, and I do it in a respectful way. I'm not here, trying to cause an issue with you. I'm very respectful towards you. You've been very respectful towards me, and I hope so, sir. I hope so. I hope so. We might have a difference of opinion, but that is life. That is life. So I'm going to, if you want to call them, I'm not gonna cause a disturbance, but I'm just gonna go exercise my rights peacefully, sir. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Sir, it's limited access. Do you really want to do this?
I'm trying to figure out what exactly. Yeah, I already spoke to the director, so yeah, I really want to do it, ma'am.
And you're taking mine.
Excuse me, sir. So they have dog licenses here. Marriage license information over here. The application. City clerk's office does not issue refunds. Just gonna grab some of these pamphlets over here.
Thank you very much, sir.
My man, Sean.
My water bill?
Yes.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at that, sir.
Look at that, Sean.
Look at that, sir.
Look at that. Peaceful.
Peaceful. That's what I wanted. That was my. That's
Look at
that. Honestly, sir. That was.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you, sir.
appreciate that.
Thank you. We gotta work on these. We gotta work on these signs because at the end of the day, it's not a.
Yep.
You know, it's really not that big of a deal. I think it's more of an ego thing with the city at this point, sir. You know.
I'm a customer service guy, not ego.
I'm not saying you.
Customer service.
No,
thing.
hey.
It ain't about.
No. Hey, everything's been going great, man, and I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
But
Thank you, man.
and you know, I told you what I was gonna do,
Yep.
and you know, nothing happened. So
That's right. Nobody's intimidated. Nobody's
no
scared.
one was intimidated. But that's how it should be because I'm all for government transparency,
Yep,
right?
right, yeah.
You work for the government.
Yep.
We're supposed to be for government
That's right.
transparency, sir.
That's right.
Because we're the people, right? Even though you work for the government,
But I'm the people too.
you're the people.
I'm the people
You're
too,
part of the
Sean.
people, man.
Yeah.
I know you are.
I'm
I
the
can
people
see you're
too,
part of
man.
the people. So
I'm the people.
we have to be for the people. And recording and holding people accountable, it's not a big deal. And you know, people get upset about being recorded sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just remind them that we're always being recorded, right?
Always, man.
Always.
Big brother.
Always watching
They
us,
always
right?
watching,
They're
man.
watching your car go through the red light and send you a ticket. They're everything we
Every
do.
mall you go
So
in, every
all I'm trying to do is say, hey, listen, let's give the power back to the people. Let's record our officials. Let's see how they treat us. Let's see if they respect our rights. You treated me with nothing but respect here today, and you are a model for your city. You're setting a really good example for your city.
Thanks.
And you know that's all we're here to do is to see who's going to set the good example. Because guess what? If I wasn't recording and someone treated me bad, it's their word against mine. And then you know we. But look, you set a good example for your city here today, and I'm sure a lot of people across the world are going to appreciate that.
And I want my security officers to do the same going forward.
Yeah,
Listen,
I hope so. Because look, if you want to,
come in City Hall,
if you want
take care of Sean.
hey, listen,
Right.
exactly. And if you want to, if you want to, like you did, you had him, you know, follow me in there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't. You're not violating my rights by having a security guard in there with me.
Create a disturbance.
Exactly.
Everybody felt safe. Now you get a bunch of phone calls saying, hey, we got a weird guy. No, nothing happened, Sean. You went to take care of
Exactly.
your
But
business.
that could happen. Yeah, look, got
It's
some
the law, man.
pamphlets.
Yeah.
But look, if somebody were to complain, if somebody were to try and start something, even though you see I didn't do anything, right?
You did, yeah.
You could have
Thank
the security say,
Thank
"Hey,
you.
listen, he's just recording really quick. He's just taking some pictures. He's a journalist. He's just taking some pictures and video.
Right.
You know,
Thank
not
you.
a big deal. Calm people down. Don't
people down, man.
de-escalate.
Dude, I'm all about de-escalation.
Yeah, I could see that,
do it with
but
our children
you know,
sometimes.
yeah.
I went to my kids. I always say, Dad, can I get a cookie? Dad, you know what, little Vincent, get the cookie, man.
Yeah.
There's no more whining now.
Yeah.
There's no more crying.
De-escalation is
Happy,
key.
man. It's
De-escalation
key.
is key.
And when you do this, when you have to respect this key too, Sean.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you for your respect.
I agree.
Man. Thank you
I
for
agree, sir.
respecting this facility.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
You for respecting me. And I'm
Thank
gonna
you for
give the
respecting
same.
my
It's
rights.
earned, man.
Yeah.
And you earned it, and I'm gonna give it, man.
All right. Thank you for respecting my rights, sir. I really appreciate you.
Problem, sir. Sean, take care.
Take care.
All right, man.
You have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the City Hall here in Rochester, New York. From all the previous videos I've seen from auditing Erie County and some citizen journalists, I thought this was going to go horribly wrong, to be honest with all of you. They treated all of them with such disrespect, disgusting behavior by the City Hall. And the lower level security officers, you know, they didn't do too good of a job, but the security director, Vince, came in and saved the day for sure. You know, he de-escalated the situation. I told him I was going to go into an office and record because that is my right of freedom of press, right of access. And I did it. And I was not arrested. I was not subject to arrest like their unconstitutional sign says. But now is when the real work begins. We, the people, need to petition our grievances to our government to make sure that those signs are taken down. Those are unconstitutional. You shouldn't be subject to arrest because you are recording in a public lobby. I just did it and I wasn't subject to arrest. You saw I asked the police officers that were standing by, what would I be arrested for? And they couldn't give me an answer. Because there's no crime in recording. If I were to do it surreptitiously, you know, secretively, there would be no issue. But because I'm openly recording as an independent journalist, I'm going to be subject to arrest because of other people's feelings about recording. They're always recording us at all times. All times they're recording us. But when we record them, it becomes an issue. That's how it always is. But, you know, thankfully, the security director used his de-escalation skills. We both were cordial and respectful with each other. And I was able to record in the publicly accessible areas of the City Hall here without issue, without being subject to arrest. So it's definitely a win for the people, but the work doesn't stop here. Like I said, we the people need to petition our grievances to our government to get these signs taken down, and we will accomplish that. This is not the end of this story. Stay tuned. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.